What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we want to take a look at Bitcoin price on the weekly because we did close the weekly yesterday well above the lows of 2021. Does this mean that we are going to have a big, massive reversal today, tomorrow? Well, no, I want to show you the potential volatility that could happen on Bitcoin right here on the 1 hourly chart. We can see that we are retesting the lower highs, this major neckline of this scenario that we were talking about yesterday. There was absolutely no volume on this pump. As you can see here on the chart, there is actually more volume right now on the rejection. We're also hitting the VPVR levels, and I also want to show you here that if we do break below this major low here around about the 29k levels, all right, we have broken here this ascending trend line, okay, with the higher lows. What major targets do we have? Are we going to retest the lows here around about the $26,000 area? Something that we're going to discuss in today's episode. For confirmation, make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. New to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily tell you on Bitcoin crypto. I also do live streams to connect with the community. I am not a financial advisor, so do not buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research, guys. Let's dive in here straight into the Bitcoin price on the weekly. Just a quick reminder of what we were talking about yesterday about this major weekly candle closing here right at the $31,295. Well above all of the lows here created in 2021. And this is something that is looking very good for Bitcoin for the mid-term, okay? Immediate short term, yes, we can have this wick coming all the way down to retesting the lows of the wick, but I have strong confidence that this range, this support from these lower lows is going to hold in the immediate short term, okay? So this week can be a little bit bearish. We could see that volatility. But I am looking for Bitcoin to get that relief rally, get that bounce, potentially trading in the next few days at around about $35,000, $36,000 range, okay? Very, very possible. As you can see, we have been dropping now for the last few weeks very aggressively, and a relief rally for the coming weeks is very, very possible before we see any type of continuation to the downside. All of the selling has happened already. So immediate short term, okay, can be bearish. Midterm for next week, next couple of weeks, I think sideways action, a little bit of relief rally is very, very likely. And let me know your opinion in the comment section. Is Bitcoin going to go to 18K like Rene Montenegro says, all right, in the next few days? I think it's going to take some time if we actually even dip below 25K. So let me know, guys, in the comment section. But as you know, this for me is a swing failure pattern. We have been dropping very, very aggressively here for the last few weeks. And when you form a wick like this at a very end of an aggressive drop, I think it is time for some kind of relief rally. This is only my opinion. Swing failure here from the lows. I think it is very likely to happen. $35,000, $36,000 is potentially my target in the coming weeks. Now let's take a look at the 1 hourly short-term scenario here, because we were talking about yesterday, you know, we need to break above this lower high over here. We kind of tried to break above it. As you can see, we had big major resistance looking at the VPVR from the volume traded the last 8 days approximately inside of this range. Big volume, and we did not see any volume at all, okay? Look at how low the volume is from this actual breakout, this momentum to the upside. So that rejection was just like very, very likely to happen, okay? Now, currently, we are retesting the neckline. Let's take a look at the bullish case scenario. We are actually retesting the neckline from these lower highs, as you can see here on the chart to perfection. We are getting that reaction. We have several hour candles already closing above this descending neckline. So what if we are going to hold potentially and continue to the upside? Well, key level here to break resistance would be breaking this high over here, and then we could see some big continuation to the upside, all right, potentially hitting even that $35,000 range, which is the biggest resistance that we do have above us, in my opinion, right now. But as you can see, VPVR, very hard to get above. $31.5, $32,000, big level. We are probably, if we are going to break down this support level, let's talk about the bearish case scenario right now, because we have broken from this low, this higher low. We have been bouncing very nicely as support. If I just zoom in here on the chart, we can clearly see that has been respected, okay? 2 bounces, and then we got 3, 4, you know, acting as very strong support, getting that nice leg up, and now we have confirmed the breakout right over here from this trend line, okay, from the higher lows. So we are at the last point of support to potentially confirm that we are going to go to much lower levels. And as you can see here, we do see some volume, okay, this higher volume on this breakdown from these higher lows, then the actual volume, okay, from this pump trying to attempt to break these highs over here. So if we do break this neckline, okay, from this potential inverse head and shoulder with a descending neckline, if we do break this major support, start breaking this low over here at around about the 28.8, 28.7, it is very, very likely that we are going to continue and attempt to hit at least, in my opinion, the 26.2 range, which is the lows. It's the 1 hourly candle. We do have a daily level right there of 26.2k, as you can see. So it's very likely that this is going to roll back down, especially if we do see that price action. If we start breaking this low over here at 28.8, 28.7 approximately, then of course we are breaking the neckline, and this is very, very likely going to create a lower high at these ranges and continue back down to retest this level. Now, of course, I am potentially going to short this if I do see some confirmation here of this downside, and a retest of the lows here is very, very likely. And here's where we want to find out if we are going to make a double bottom. We have an insane daily level at 26.2. We also, if we take a look at the weekly, okay, it would be around about that support level also, as you can see from these lower lows, okay, this potential descending wedge looking for that double bottom scenario and getting a relief rally is very, very likely, guys. I do not see Bitcoin trading at 25, 20k, you know, 18k in the next coming days. We are going to see some relief rallies despite this aggressive downside. So this is the scenario, the bearish case scenario, looking at the 1 hourly. We want some confirmation, breaking these lows, breaking the neckline. Then we can see that it's very, very likely we are going to attempt to, you know, create a lower high and continue down. And the double bottom that I am looking for is around about that 25, 26k level to confirm, all right, a big wick, big volatility. If we start holding, getting a reaction to this level, I am going to be very bullish. I will be looking for a swing long position if we start getting a reaction here at this $26,000 area in the next coming days. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to take a look at other markets, okay, in the live stream. I'm going to try and do a live stream at 3:30 Central European time. This is when the US stock market is open. See if we can find some volatility, some major trade opportunities, guys. Thank you. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. We have guides and all sorts here. Link is down below in the description. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.